microphone, I am a poet. My name is Isadora Vibes, and I'm here to do some poetry for you tonight. 2 or 3 of my thank you, but my poems are in the Zine, so I'm going to just start with this one. If everyone in the back could be a little bit quiet, poets like quiet. Oh, thank you. My favourite place to write is on your skin. In darkness dim you sprawl, expansive blank of parchment tall, longing for the nourishment only this ink brings. Silhouetted against this bed, the shadowed hand is raised to drape across your contoured chest. The perfect desk. Night curtain falls, a sheer veneer of blackened hue. I climb aboard you. Weightless now I touch, caress your furrowed brow, trace plump lips with quill, words drip and spill. A sacramental penance paid to priest in languid scrawl. Visibly this ink appears, confessing silent sin. Fragmented, revealing, in calligraphic swirl. A name, a place, a time, a face. What guilt-fueled guile, in sleep you smile, ignorance is bliss. Full stop, a kiss. Thank you. This poem is called Jaw. Bone, the one I use to speak with, say things fixed inside my head to yawn when bored is sore, strained and raw. Please, I do believe, I have this moment to remember. Steamed up windows, metallic box, forgetting child locks. Backseat prison, entered bare, we stepped through hidden door. You asked to take a look. I could see your eyes half open, veiled in curtain, thick with lust, fixated on this mouth. I could have been saying anything, reciting tables, quotes from theatre, red top news and scandal, paper, weak, thin, crackered jokes. Last smoke, thrown from window, distrust trodden into dust, as you asked politely, I pull down, lay my dignity on a knife edge, a tightrope stretched between skyscraper you and a chasm so deep. With eyes stitched open, I feel cheap. In a good way, of course. How many women have opened their eyes to take in this view? Vertiginous, new. But as we dance, I sense a new balance. My head is forced, you clutch each curl, and way below I smile. But this is fine. I can do this without regret, remorse. Of course, I know what others may think. With knowing, nudging woman wink, they say I sell myself, sacrificing loyalty, trading femininity for a liquid, salty supper. I beg to disagree. I chose this. I wanted to. This moment sets me free. Thank you. Anyway, this poem is dedicated to all the women, and it's called Lady V. All women have a tongue between their legs. If mine could speak, then it would say most probably, please go away. In latter years she liquefies for few, has few friends and rarely speaks, but when she does, the company she keeps are honoured to discover. Operatic diva, mother, lover, hard-won pearls of wisdom strung round fragile swan-like frame. Her name is Herald, trumpeted from inner fortress, moist with little sign of warring, birthing, battling for early morning ribbed and spotted charms. In calm serenity she basks, confident in knowledge that she is the soul of all. No kiss and tell. Although some hells have left their scars, befitting chronic tales of males, scrawling fetid messages, indelibly or so they thought, on her poor stripped bare toilet door. She peaches, teaches, scrubs and cleanses, menses, swoosh and wash away the bad man's spunk of yesterday. By night she sits, a regal queen, an empress cushioned plumped in rose. The door is closed to those who cannot satisfy, recoil at pink-tinged sunset sky, cannot abide the wilder stench of fish and eggs and death. who balk at rusted river flow and do not understand that no means no is always no. Give her space, unfettered time, free to stretch and burn in turn, sparingly permit her flight to outer labial realm. For only one tongue has the key to open up the inner she, crescendo reached in harmony. She sings for you, she sings for me. Thank you.
Awesome.
I'm going to do this in my original Lancashire accent, if that's all right. Is that all right? Yeah. Hey, are you from there? No.
He's just appreciating it.
No, does he? Right, okay.
Yeah.
You can bet when it's over, he'll fancy a fag, or consider the fact he's forgotten to top up the gas. Recall in his mind the woman he met at the club last night. The music was shite. Still, she didn't look bad in the neon green. Could he bear to be seen bending over, revealing a hairless hole? The cellulite offset by Primark trimmed lips. She was smelling of impulse and yesterday's chips. Porn style, unwound. In his Frey Bentos mind, she was gagging for air as the lollipop ram got stuck in her hair. Punish her quick. She was begging for meat from a half-mast, squish-bone dick-fuck cheat. Stuck now, together, sweat turning cold. Congealing, revealing a body too old to be seen in the light. Good night. A bit dark. This is actually a love poem called Spunk. Afterwards, I do not wash, but tiptoe, drop to porcelain, palm protector, catching all that you have lost. Lick from fingers, salted stain, a pre-dawn buck. Alarm has interrupted, frantic clutch to fuck, and now the day is crowding. Loud cacophony of overzealous cold wow. Children stir and sneak to ask if it is time to get up now. The damp of you is always there. Intermittent drip and spill, I smell the mail of all I cannot do. Outwardly I am still me, and yet inside a forest jungle grows. Heading musk of trust divulged, and stored where no one else can go. I will this sticky place to stay where I have placed it, and yet soon I fear it, and you and I will fade away, evaporate. Swimming, sluicing through from early train to meeting, eating lunch to flustered argument, debate with colleague, flushed with night from over-fucking love. By evening cotton swab is dry. I do not cry or mourn the loss of misspent bliss, remainder of a kiss. Silently I lick the spittle space in corner of your lovely face. Reeling ever closer to our middle age, we roll as one togetherness in linen-covered night. Thank you. So everybody saw Madonna spectacularly falling off the stage. Yes? Yes! Which I felt sorry for her, definitely. It's like being in a working men's club. Anyway, this poem is dedicated to all the men that sit at home and think that they have a chance. That they have a chance with somebody like Madonna. And it's written after she was shown flashing her boob on the telly. Do you remember that? There's a big uproar about her age, why she shouldn't be doing that. So I wrote this poem, and it's called Madonna's Boob. I don't mind a bit of Madonna's boob, he thoughtfully said as he chewed his food and swallowed and farted and belched and sniffed, then reached to pull testicles out of his zip. She's still got something about her, he said. I bet she's a go when you get her in bed. She's an old bird, I know, but she's still pretty fit. I wouldn't say no to a suck on that tit. But why is she flashing on live TV? When I'm sat here trying to eat my tea, it's not very clever. She's got children and that, as his stomach spilled over to mop up the fat. They should know better, these pop stars who think they can still jump around and get down with the kids. It was fine in the old days, we all did it then. Do you remember that concert in Birmingham? I glanced at him sideways, picking his nose, remembered him naked without any clothes, his pasty white cock suffocated by flesh. The thought of him in me was making me retch. I switched off the background and found myself in A world without comment from dirty old men, and husbands who wank over YouPorn at night, then roll over snoring to turn off the light. When Madonna's on telly and flashing her boob, I imagine her with me, all sticky and rude. It is me who is licking and sucking that tit, so fuck off, you judgmental randy old git. I think Isadora, I'm saying my own name now. Isadora Vibes, thank you so much for listening to the poetry, all the music tonight. Up next we have Many Monica. Big round of applause, and thank you very much. Please buy the zine, please buy the next zine. It's coming out, the future, and you can submit to that. Do we have Many Monica? This poem is dedicated to sex and fantasy and all the amazing things that go on in the human mind, because a lot of it isn't about the body, it's about what's going on up here. If you put the two together, you can have the most amazing time. You show me to my table, pull out the chair so I can sit, your head so close, an accidental brush, rouge lips against a crisp white shirt. Reaching down, adjusting skirt, creases are minimized, warmth of thighs. Inside, I wonder if you can see, sense the liquidity beginning to rise like mercury in a bulbous tube. I want you. I want you to insert me. Spread my buttocks, part them gently with ink-stained callous thumbs, worn from days of drawing, painting, contemplating early waking, snaking fucks. You return to table, not with menu, but with thick glass rod to check. See if I'm hot enough, ready for your stiffened cock. I rise on heels, no question, acquiescent in this pact, lace gloves flat. You raise my thin, thin skirt to waist, my breath a cryogenic crystal meth in chest, the wetness tipping heavy lips, shivering, I feel exposed, bare toes are cold. Hand is placed on small of back, glass stroke ridge between thin crack, teeth bite down on bottom lip, you slide it in, I gasp. The black line sucked inside. I will erase all evidence of Fahrenheit and centigrade. Mercurial fear of broken glass only adds to thrill. I will your hand to push inside my cunt. Fill me with your fist, manipulate, destroy with kiss. Push me to the edge of pain. Hurt me over and over again. I cannot see as you withdraw. I'm alone and wanting more. Thank you. Symbol. There we go. Let's be using it.
Yeah, I just want to say that Isadora Vibes is one of the coolest people I've met in Bristol. And she invited me onto Ujima Radio to talk about box. And yeah, she's basically just saved the evening, and so is Heloise. But they're very, very talented, and I can't host. I don't know what to say. So yeah, she said it all, and you said like everything was amazing. So yeah.
I'm really glad I met you as well. It's been amazing.
So yeah, so everyone give a round of applause for Isadora.